Good morning. How are you both?
Very good. How are you doing?
Doing very well. I understand we're going to talk some today about pediatric cancer survival.
Awesome.
We are.
Yes, and the Hope on Wheels project. Could you tell me about that some?
Sure. We started it in 1998, and Hyundai partnered with our dealers when we realized that there was a real void in federal funding for pediatric research. About 96% of all the funding from the National Cancer Institute goes towards adult. And the research is completely different. The protocols are completely different. So we stepped in. We asked our dealers to make a contribution for every vehicle sold, and we would match that contribution. And those combined contributions over the last 18 years we've been doing this has amounted to $115 million towards pediatric cancer research.
That's amazing. That's very, very impressive. And does the money go to NIH?
No, the money goes to, we have a national board of doctors that looks at every proposal that comes in, and they help us decide which ones to fund with grants. And those grants go directly to the doctors at the hospitals.
I see. And how does one get in contact with those doctors and those grant opportunities?
Well, all the children's oncology centers have become very familiar with Hope on Wheels over the last 18 years. We have a tremendous amount of proposals coming in, and it's an annual process that we go through. And we spend most of September actually awarding the checks to the doctors during our ceremonies. So it's pretty well known. You can also go to our website.
Okay, hold on. Give me the web address.
Okay, it's Hyundai HopeOnWheels.org.
Hyundai Hope
On Wheels.
on Wheels.
.org.
.org.
And what that'll do, that has a threefold purpose really. Number one is we need to raise awareness about this terrible disease with some of the staggering statistics. There is 44 kids every day that are diagnosed with cancer. The average age of those kids is 6 years old. 80% of them survive, and that's about 15,000 kids a year. 80% of them survive, which is great, but 20% don't. And that 20% number has been pretty consistent over the last 20 years. So we want to bring that number down. We want to increase survival rates. So we made that decision to invest in research, and it's making a difference, and we feel really good that in the not too distant future, that number is going to go down significantly.
And Hannah, how has this affected you?
Well, I think this has affected me physically and mentally. Physically, I have one kidney. I have to be careful. I have to drink a lot of water, more water than the average teenage girl. I have to be careful with the activities I do. I can't be in the heat too long. I can't play any contact sports. And then mentally, I have a drive to find a cure for childhood cancer, and not just childhood cancer, all cancer. I think that it's a need in this country and this world. And in the future, I'm trying to decide if I want to be a pediatric kidney doctor, just because I want to be able to help the other children who have the same type of cancer that I had. And so I just really want to see where God wants me.
I see. So, but you are interested in being a doctor?
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And actually, you have learned how to take care of yourself in order to have better health care?
Yes, during treatment, my mom did a few things that I guess were different than the average child with cancer. She made sure that I ate very clean, so I had no sugar, no nothing like that. I was also vegetarian at the time, so I didn't eat any meat, really just vegetables and fruits. I also did this thing called Chinese medicine, which was very, very helpful. and having radiation, it helped take the radiation out of me, so it was good for me health-wise.
I see. And David, what would you recommend otherwise that children do to live healthier?
Well, it's eating right, taking care of yourself. It seems like people don't really start to worry about their health until they start feeling the aches and pains of advancing years. And I guess my advice would be, stretching and proper diet and proper exercise, and don't start at 55, start at 15. And I think we need, I think what the First Lady has done in terms of raising awareness for kids' health has been wonderful, and we need more of that.
Right. That's extremely important that the First Lady has made childhood health such a high priority during her tenure.
Absolutely.
May I add something to that?
Yes, go ahead.
I also think that having the child just do their normal activities, that can have a big impact on children with cancer. My parents let me dance when I felt good, when I could get out of bed and go see my friends. Just treating the child normally, like on an everyday basis. I think that that's very important, because the kid's already going to feel out of place with being bald, having to go to the hospital, having chemo. The child needs to just have a normal childhood.
Right. So a very important thing is learning how to live well.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea, and I certainly did enjoy talking to both of you. I have a Health Power website, and I will share this information that both of you have given me with the Health Power website.
Awesome. I would definitely look into the Chinese medicine. That was a very cool part of what I did, of how I think I survived. So I would definitely look into do more research on that, because it's very interesting on how they do that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Goodwin, for helping us get our story out.
Thank you.
I enjoy getting this story out.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so long. Have a good day now.
You too. Bye now.